Hi there, welcome to the Art of Listening to Your Body page. My name is Jen and I'm an osteopath and psychosomatic therapist, and I'm also trained in Western herbal medicine as well as Western medical acupuncture. I live in beautiful Wanaka, New Zealand on the South Island, surrounded by mountains and lakes, and I treat from my clinic MetaMed Health. I've been working for 13 years now and treated thousands of patients over the years with their physical pain, their injuries and their ailments. And several years ago, I really came to recognise that strong emotional connection with the physical body that isn't so easy to explain. So I became really obsessed with the mind-body connection, and I'm a very strong believer that our physical body is a reflection of our emotional state. And I went on to do training in psychosomatic therapy, which just completely changed the way I looked at someone's body. And it really helped me with the chronic patients, so the people who were coming in with their recurrent problems, they'd seen lots of different therapists, they'd had investigations, or maybe they even have surgery and they were still stuck with their pain. And what really frustrated me was that people didn't seem to recognise or be willing to dig deeper into the emotional aspect of these people's lives. So these people were having relationship problems, they were in really toxic relationships, or they hated their job, or they didn't like the people that they lived with, or they weren't happy with the climate and environment that they lived in. They were just unhappy in their lives. So their physical body was trying to tell them that it wasn't happy, but they weren't quite listening. And it's amazing when someone comes in with their pain, their injuries, and just the descriptions they give you and how you can tie it all in together and actually tell them the story, the emotional backstory of what's going on for them. And when they realize that you're telling them all this information and they haven't divulged it, they then realize that there's some work and change that needs to be done. So at the core of this is about liberating people of their physical pain, but also bring a strong awareness to their emotional pain that's going on. And I love to help people reconnect with their soul purpose, because when you live a life in line with your purpose and your passion, you're more resilient, you can cope with stress better, you're happier, you've got more energy, and your physical body will reflect this. So you might come in for physical discomfort, or you might be a therapist that treats someone with this, but if you can get someone to live a life more in line with their values, their passion, their purpose, then all these sort of things tend to disintegrate. So what I love to do is help people interpret what is going on in their body, where different emotions get held and suppressed and therefore cause physical discomfort, but to do this in a really simplified and practical and easy to understand way. I talk about different issues on the left versus the right side and what that means, so feminine and masculine energies, but again, in a practical and easy to understand way. I have a few platforms, so I'll be sharing on Instagram. I've also got a Facebook page where I go live most days and talk about different issues. You can ask me questions about your own physical ailments and I can help give you a bit of an interpretation. And I also have a podcast called The Art of Listening to Your Body, which is available across all platforms. And I'm bringing on some real life pain stories and interviews where people have made massive changes in their emotional life and just general life, and seen the lessons that their injuries or illness or disease states have had to teach them. So I'd love to have you follow me on this journey and learn more about yourself. And if you're a health and wellness practitioner, hopefully I can help you help your clients on a much deeper level. Thanks for listening. See ya.